Hi, I'm Corey Gorechrist. Thanks for tuning in to FANTASM Podcast. The interview you are about to hear was cut due to technical difficulties. However, it didn't take away from how awesome the interview actually was. Despite the fact that Brad Dourif was battling the flu, he still went through with this interview out of the kindness of his own heart. We at FANTASM cannot thank him enough. Be sure to catch him at Texas Frightmare Weekend, May 3rd through the 6th. Thanks for listening. Please share and subscribe. Find us on Facebook and enjoy FANTASM Podcast on our new home, Stage Diver Radio Network.
This is Charles Lee Ray, and you're listening to Corey Gorechrist and Dr. Vincent West on the FANTASM Podcast, only on Stage Diver Network.
FANTASM.
And you have Broadway acting in your credit as well.
Well, off Broadway, yeah.
But you don't like that as much, do you?
Well, I did a lot of it when I was young, and then I stopped because I wanted to do film. And I did, I didn't feel like I was all that good at it. But recently I did a play with Amanda Plummer.
Yeah. So it was a long time not being on the stage, and you actually went back and...
That was like over 30 years.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. It was, really hard and very scary.
Right.
But, we did good. And she was incredible.
And so she kind of...
It was a lesson.
Right. So she kind of pushed you a little bit to perform better?
Yeah, she did. She pushed me a little bit, and I had to come up.
Right. And then how long was the performance? Did you guys do a few shows, or did you just do the one?
We did it until we both said that's it.
That's the way to do it.
And we, yeah. So we did it for a few months.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now after that, doing all that, would you go back to it again?
No, I'm done.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
And now what's on the books for you now as far as acting?
Well, I'm sort of semi-retired, actually.
Yeah?
Except for Chucky, I do, I'm putting a moratorium on bad guys, and
yeah.
I'll do stuff. I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, that's the way to live, man.
Yeah, and and if I don't work, that's fine too.
Right. It's the half retirement.
I'm at a place now where I really don't have to, so I'm not.
It's awesome. And again, congrats on the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's huge. So that would make me not want to work once I get something like that,
Oh.
I mean, the lifetime's achieved. I mean, you got it. It's pretty awesome.
Well, thank you.
And it's very well deserving. And 30 years of Chucky, just one franchise is such an accomplishment. The fact that you go into a normal store, like a FYE or Best Buy or something, there's a Chucky doll in there, and that's something that you help manifest, and it's a hell of an accomplishment.
Well, thank you. I'm kind of I have a soft spot in my heart for poor old Chucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we all do in a sixth sense, or one way or another.
Yeah.
Just the Charles Lee Ray character in general is I think, a very cool, almost like a anti-hero. It's not really even a, somebody that you want to survive in this doll. And, you kind of root for Chucky or root for Charles to, like, get a real body, and, of course, you don't want that to really happen.
You don't want that.
Yeah. You don't want it to really happen.
Being the doll.
Yeah, but you're rooting for him. But it's not going to happen. But you're just like, oh,
Well, Fiona's Chucky now.
Yeah. So it's awesome, and they're a lot of fun. You can watch those movies any day, and I think the Cult of Chucky was actually so well received. You've been doing a couple of the straight to video releases, and they've actually been doing really well, and it's pretty surreal that we're still talking about Chucky 30 years later as and all in good too. Everybody's pretty happy about the new film, at least what I've read and what I've seen. So,
have you seen it?
Oh yeah, and I loved it. It was very, it kind of does it's its own movie. It's not trying to be anything else, and it's actually, I think it's like more of a model for what horror can be moving forward. I think it really does that. Unlike a lot of other movies nowadays, rehash stuff and all that.
Well, that's something that that Dom does well, and that's he creates a new kind of idea every time.
Absolutely,
he changes it up and does things that you don't expect, and it surprises you, and it's stylistically different, and
right.
That's why the franchise has survived. I think really because of Dom.
Absolutely.
Understanding what his job is.
Sure. And then Kirshner as well, and guys like Kevin Yeager and and Alex too. I mean, all of you guys.
Yeah, Alex is did a beautiful job, I thought, in the last movie.
Oh yeah. I know now at these conventions he's bringing one of the Screen Use good guy dolls with him for the photos. I think that's hilarious.
Well, I think that's Fiona.
Yeah.
She's
crazy.
Got a hero doll.
Yeah, so it's her doll.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, he may have one, I think, but I think somebody made it. If it's the same doll.
That's crazy.
But she got one from the movie.
That's great.
I never got one.
Did you want one?
Of course I did, years ago.
That they never gave you a doll?
No, they never gave me a doll.
That's crazy. Well, you would think, like, hey man, I don't know if you want this, but hopefully they're in a museum somewhere, or at least some collector guy bought it and kept it in a case or something.
I'm sure their collectors have all kinds of things.
Yeah. Now, do you meet crazy collectors like that at conventions, or what are some of the characters you
I don't know. I've signed all kinds of shit,
Just get whatever.
Some of it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Nobody's got what Fiona's got. I think Fiona's is the best one I've seen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now, I heard also there's supposed to be, there's talks about doing, a Chucky TV series, and then maybe doing some more films.
You know what? I'm up for anything Dom wants to do.
Awesome.
So, but I don't know what that's going to be.
Well, TV's one thing, but cashing in on the Netflix series is pretty crazy too, and that might be more of the what's possible to happen. Not to say Chucky can get picked up by something like CW or AMC or some, a network like that. But the Netflix thing is huge too, and whenever Cult of Chucky went straight to Netflix and people loved it, and that's how a lot of people saw it, that I talked to about it. So I think that's a good idea, to do the Netflix thing and have Chucky on there and, have the seasons. It'd be really neat. Or join the realm of, stars, and, you got Ash vs. Evil Dead on there, and you can get Chucky on there, that'd be pretty cool, too. People love.
Well, we'll see what Dom needs to, first of all, he needs to rest up.
Yeah.
Then he needs to figure out what they're going to do.
Right.
As does the studio.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to more Chucky. We always are.
Yep.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you at Texas Frightmare. I hope it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I will see you. My name is Brad Dourif, and you're listening to Phantasm Podcast. And I hope I get to see you at Texas Frightmare Weekend in May.